Now we are going to talk about the topic of taxonomic categories. And we know that this is something called taxonomical hierarchy, hierarchical arrangement. Okay. Now this is given, if I put this arrow downside, I would say this is given in a descending order. In which order it is given? It is given in a descending order. So let us begin with the basic, that is the species. So we will start with the taxonomical category, we call it as species. Then we will understand what is genus, then we will understand what is family, order, class, phylum, division, and finally we will understand what is meant by kingdom. So let us understand first with the word species. Now let us understand what do you mean by a species. Species is a taxonomic category which lies to the lowest rank. So what is the lowest rank in a taxonomic category? It is known as species. The word species was given by John Ray. Remember, it was given by John Ray, and the definition of species was given by Ernest Mayr. So you can write it as the definition was given by Ernest Mayr. Now what do you mean by species? Species is a group of same individual or same living organisms or same kind of plant. So if I am talking about species, I am talking about a unit which is reproductively isolated. So some few points to remember in species is what? The first is what? Species is reproductively isolated group. What do you mean by reproductive isolation? The word reproductive isolation का मतलब क्या होता है? जैसे कि अगर हम ह्यूमन स्पीशीज की बात करें तो नेचुरली ह्यूमन के बीच में ब्रीडिंग होके कोई बच्चा रिप्रोड्यूस हो सकता है. इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल दैट ह्यूमन कैन ब्रीड विथ मंकी बिकॉज मंकी इज अगेन अ डिफरेंट स्पीशीज. सो व्हाट इज अ स्पीशीज? स्पीशीज ऐसी एक चीज है जो रिप्रोडक्टिवली आइसोलेटेड है, अकेली होती है. सेकेंडली अगर हम बात करें तो वो क्या होता है? दे आर कैपेबल ऑफ इंटरब्रीडिंग. इंटरब्रीडिंग की क्या? उनके बीच में, उनके ही बीच में ब्रीडिंग हो सकता है. So the second point to remember over here is what? They are capable of interbreeding. So once they interbreed, they produce a fertile offspring. जैसे कि अगर एक मेल ह्यूमन एक फीमेल ह्यूमन ब्रीड होते हैं तो उनका जो ऑफस्प्रिंग्स आता है, उनका जो बेबी होता है वो फर्टाइल होता है. 99% वो फर्टाइल होता है. So this is what you call it as human species. अगर मेल मंकी फीमेल मंकी ब्रीड करे तो उनका जो ऑफस्प्रिंग आएगा वो फर्टाइल मंकी बेबी मंकी होगा. So what does that mean? That these are reproductively isolated species and are capable of interbreeding. अंदर वो लोग ब्रीड कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आउटब्रीडिंग पॉसिबिलिटीज नहीं होती. आउटब्रीडिंग की पॉसिबिलिटीज नहीं होती, और वो तो भी बहुत ही कम होती है. Rarely the chances are. Okay, so they are capable of interbreeding. Next, they are morphologically, cytologically, anatomically, and genetically same. So this is the another definition of a species. जेनेटिकली सेम का मतलब क्या होता है कि कंटेंट ऑफ डीएनए इज सेम. जैसे कि अगर हम ह्यूमंस की बात करें तो वी ऑल हैव व्हाट वी कैन से इज 23 पेयर्स ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स. सो अगर मैं अपनी बात करूं या किसी और ह्यूमन की बात करूं, वी आर गोइंग टू हैव सेम जेनेटिक मेकअप. दो वी आर इंडिविजुअली डिफरेंट, लेकिन जेनेटिक मेकअप कैसा हो गया? सेम हो गया. लाइक शेयरिंग सेम नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम. वी कैन नॉट कंपेयर आवर नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम विद अनदर एनिमल लाइक टाइगर, लाइक लायन, बिकॉज दे आर अगेन अ डिफरेंट स्पीशीज. सेकेंडली वी आर एनाटॉमिकली सिमिलर. लाइक सपोज अगर मेरा स्टमक का एनाटॉमी देखे, किसी और ह्यूमन का स्टमक का एनाटॉमी देखे तो दैट विल बी क्वाइट सिमिलर. सो वी शेयर अ सेम एनाटॉमी. नेक्स्ट, physiologically also we are similar. We are having a same kind of digestive system, like humans share same kind of digestive system, same kind of circulatory system. Next, cytologically similar. We all share same kind of cells, like we all have a typical kind of eukaryotic cells distributed similar way in a body. The next is morphologically. अगर हम outer appearance भी देखें तो we share same morphology. Like we have got 2 eyes, 1 nose, 2 hands, 2 legs, etc. So like when we see outer appearance, morphologically भी अगर हम देखें तो species कैसी होती है? Species similar होती है. So this is a simple point you need to remember in species. The first point is what? The species the term was coined by John Ray. Secondly, the definition was given by Ernest Mayr. Thirdly, capable of interbreeding. Fourth, morphologically, cytologically and anatomically genetically similar. Genetically similar मतलब DNA same नहीं होता, content same होता है. Remember, same DNA तो twins के होते हैं. Okay, so this is about the species. Now let us have some example of species. जैसे कि कोई plant species का example ले. So if we write the example of species, let's say mango. Then we can say that let's say tulsi, then we can say aloe vera. Okay, so what is this? These are all the species. Let's talk about cat. So cat है, फिर dog है, lion है, tiger है, ये सब क्या हुए? ये सब species हुए. और इनके names अगर हम लिखें, like let's write the name of lion. You can say that it is Panthera leo. Scientific name of lion is what? Panthera leo. तो उसका species name क्या हुआ? Leo. And genus name क्या हुआ? Panthera. अब genus क्या है? वो हम इसके बाद के topic में पढ़ते हैं. So this is Panthera leo. What is tiger? Tiger is Panthera tigris. Panthera tigris. So what do you mean by why are we writing Panthera same? Because genus same है. अगर वो Leo है तो वो lion है, tigris या tigris है तो वो tiger है. But they have a common ancestor. अगर आप ऊपर जाओगे उसका evolution देखोगे तो they will be sharing a common ancestors, जिसे हमने नाम दिया है Panthera. तो बेटा Panthera क्या हुआ? Panthera is the genus of that species. So different species will combine. If you go with the definition, species is this. If different species combines, what do they form? They will form a genus. Genus is what? Genus is a group of animal which are, you can say that, जिसके ancestors कैसे हो जाते हैं? Common हो जाते हैं. जैसे I wrote Panthera leo and Panthera tigris. So what is common in that? Panthera. So Panthera क्या हुआ? Genus हुआ. और Leo और what we can say tigris क्या हुआ? वो उसका species हुआ. जैसे हम हमारी बात करते तो Homo sapiens हमारे ancestors थे. Let us say Homo habilis, Homo erectus. तो Homo क्या हो गया? Homo हो गया genus, लेकिन habilis, erectus और sapiens ये क्या हो गया? ये हो गए species. So this is all about the term or the lowest category or the lowest rank in a hierarchical arrangement. We call it as species. Now we'll be talking about the next upper category, that is what you call it as genus. So after species, which we have seen that they're reproductively isolated, they are capable of interbreeding. After that we will be talking about the next upper taxonomical hierarchical category, and that is what you call it as genus. So next we'll be talking about the genus. So what is mean by genus? Genus क्या होता है? Genus is the group that shares common ancestors. Remember. So whenever it comes to the word common ancestors, that means it is genus. Okay? So whenever it is a common ancestors, what is the word stands for? It stands for the genus. Okay. Now let us say we have taken in the previous example tiger, lion, and let's say one more example, that is a leopard. So we call tiger as Panthera leo. Sorry, Panthera tigris. We call lion as Panthera leo, and we call leopard as Panthera pardus. Okay, so this tigris, leo and pardus are species, but they have a common ancestor when you study it at the evolutionary relationship, they share a common ancestors. मतलब उनके जो ancestors होते हैं वो common होते हैं. So what is that common ancestor? See, it is for tigress also we are writing Panthera, for Leo also Panthera, and for Parus also Panthera. So what is this Panthera? Panthera is the genus. Genus means what? Common ancestors. You can define genus in other way also, that the different species sharing common ancestors from a taxonomical rank, what you call it as genus. Is this clear? So this is about a genus. Let us have another example. The another example of genus you can take is Homo. Now Homo stands for what? Homo stands for humans. So when you talk about humans genus, we will write the word Homo. And what are the different species that has evolved during the evolution? You can say that it is Homo sapiens, that is the modern man. Then you can write it as Homo habilis. Okay? Then you can write Homo erectus. Right? So these are the different species which is having a common ancestors, and that is what you call it as human. So genus is a group of animal with this different species when combined, they form a group called genus, sharing common ancestors. So this is all about the genus. The next taxonomic category that comes after genus is family. Above genus is the family. So how will you define family? Family is a group of closely related, what you can say, genus. Closely related अगर genus है तो उसको उसके group को उसके what we can say category को हम क्या करेंगे? We will call it as family. I repeat once again, closely related species from genus, closely related genus will form the family. So let us talk about this. Now let's say we have got Panthera genus. Okay, Panthera genus. What are the different examples of Panthera? We have taken this Panthera leo, Panthera tigris, and Panthera, let's say, pardus. Okay. Now we can say that these are all. We know that they belong to cat family. We know that they belong to cat family. And also we know that the cat is regarded as a close relative of lion or a tiger. We know that हिंदी में तो ऐसा भी कहा जाता है कि बिल्ली बाघ की मौसी होती है. So let us take an example of that. So on the other side we can take Felis. Felis is what? The family of cat. Sorry, Felis is what? Cat. And whether it is Felis or whether it is Panthera, right? They share a same family. We call it as cat family. We call it as cat family. And this cat family is known as Felidae. It is known as Felidae. So Felidae is what? Cat family. जिसमें cats भी आ जाएंगे और lion, tigers, everything will come. So cat is actually a different genus when you talk about from Panthera. But Panthera and Felis are the genus that will belong to the same family. And what is that same family? That same family is Felidae. So this stands for family. Something more to understand in the family. What is that? अगर हम डॉग्स की फैमिली की बात करें तो डॉग्स की फैमिली को हम कहेंगे कैनिडे, राइट? अगर हम पोटैटो की फैमिली, जो हम आगे प्लांट के जो मॉर्फोलॉजी वाला जो चैप्टर है उसमें हम पढ़ेंगे, तो अगर हम पोटैटो की फैमिली की बात करें, तो अगर हम प्लांट्स की बात करें तो प्लांट्स की फैमिली का नाम होता है सोलानेसी. देन यू कैन से द अनदर वन इज मालवेसी. Then the another one is Fabaceae. So you can note one point over here. What is that one single point? कि जब भी हम animals की family की बात करते हैं तो उसमें एंड में सफिक्स आता है ए, इट कम्स ए, जैसे कि एग्जाम्पल हो गया फेलिडे, कैनिडे, होमोनिडे। होमोनिडे किसकी है? हमारी फैमिली है, तो it comes to hominidae. So whenever it comes to the family of animals, we at the end, what do we write of the word? A. So we will put A at the end. And when it comes to the family of plants, okay, when it comes to the family of plants, what do we write? In the family of plants, we will write the word AC, C-E-A-E. सो एनिमल्स की फैमिली में हम सफिक्स यूज करेंगे ए, जबकि हम प्लांट्स की फैमिली में सफिक्स यूज करेंगे एसी। एज फॉर एग्जाम्पल फैमिली की प्लांट्स की फैमिली जैसे कि सोलानेसी, सोलानेसी होती है पोटैटो की फैमिली। नेक्स्ट होती है मालवेसी, मालवेसी इज अ फैमिली ऑफ हिबिस्कस फ्लावर, और यू कैन से यू कैन टेक द एग्जाम्पल ऑफ ओकरा, दैट इज भिंडी, उसकी जो फैमिली होती है उसका हम कहते हैं मालवेसी। And then it comes the Fabaceae. Fabaceae is a family of pulses. जितने भी मूंग, तुअर, lentil, peas, beans वगैरह होते हैं, उनकी जो फैमिली होती है उसका नाम है, we can call it as Fabaceae. So two main point to remember over here. That is what different genus will share a common family, which share some common characteristic features. Secondly, एनिमल्स की फैमिली है तो ए से एंड होगी, और प्लांट्स की फैमिली है तो ए सी से एंड होगी. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट द फैमिली. Now we'll talk about the next taxonomic category, and that next taxonomic category is order. So different family will combine and form order. As we know that aggregates of characteristics, मतलब अलग-अलग जो similar characteristic होते हैं families के, वो जो combine होंगे और वो बना देंगे order. So हमने previously पढ़ा that Felidae is a cat family, right? Whereas Canidae is a dog family. So Canidae और Felidae दोनों dog family है, cat family और dog family respectively है. ये शेयर करते हैं एक order जो common होगा दोनों के बीच में, and we call that order as Carnivora. What do you call it as? Carnivora. तो Carnivora क्या हुआ? Carnivora is the order of the we can say that family Canidae and the Felidae. Now what do you mean by carnivora? We know that whether it is lion, tiger, cat or dog, any of these animals, all these are carnivorous in nature, और carnivorous होने की वजह से they share a order called Carnivora. Let us take the another example of plants. अगर हम plants में किसी family की बात करें, let's say family का नाम है Convolvulaceae, और दूसरी एक family का नाम हम लेते हैं जिसका नाम है Potato family, and that potato family is what you call it as Solanaceae. So they will have a common order, and that order is called as polymonials. Polymonials. Are you clear? तो family, different family combine होके क्या बना देगी? It will form a order. और ये order जब भी आप plants के order की बात करते हो तो आप suffix add करोगे. You will add a suffix called ales. Remember. What is the suffix for plants order? You will write it as ales, whereas there is no particular suffix for the animals order. It can be anything. It can be Diptera, it can be Carnivora, it can be other things. So you can say that this is all about the order. When different when different family combines, it forms order. So this is what we are doing. We are going from in an ascending manner. Means what? We are going from species to genus, genus to family to order. And now after this we are going to talk about the class. The class. So different order will combine and form the class. Now let's take the example of orders. Order is primata. Primata are those which we call as human primates, and those in whose family, in whose females are having the menstrual cycle, whereas those female who has estrous cycle belongs to non-primates. So Primata, Carnivora and Marsupilami. Carnivora is what we have seen right now. अभी हमने देखा जैसे कि डॉग्स होते हैं, कैट्स होते हैं, लायन टाइगर होते हैं, उनका जो ऑर्डर होता है वो होता है कार्निवोरा. प्राइमेटा ह्यूमंस का होता है. और मार्सुपियलस, मार्सुपिलिया मीन्स व्हाट, जिसको पाउच एनिमल्स, जो अपने पाउच में बेबीज को रखते हैं, जैसे कि कैंगरूज होते हैं, तो वो जो होते हैं दे ऑल बिलोंग टू द ऑर्डर marsupials. Now when you talk about the further, ये सारे ही जो ऑर्डर्स है वो बिलोंग करते हैं कॉमन क्लास को जिसका नाम है मैमेलिया. Now what do you mean by mammalia? Mammalia are all those animals who have got a mammary gland. Mammary gland we call it as breast, जिससे वो अपने बच्चे को ब्रेस्ट फीड कर सकती है फीमेल. मेल को भी होते हैं लेकिन वो पुअरली डेवलप होते हैं, उनमें मिल्क का सिक्रीशन नहीं होता, प्यूबर्टी पे वो एनलार्ज या डेवलप नहीं होते. सो बेसिकली ऑल दोज एनिमल्स हु हैव गॉट मेमोरी ग्लैंड बिलोंग टू द क्लास मैमेलिया. फर्दर अगर हम बात करते हैं प्लांट्स की, तो प्लांट्स के अंदर ऑर्डर्स होते हैं रोजेल्स, पोलीमोनियल्स, फिर सैपिंगल्स. वो बिलोंग करते हैं कॉमन क्लास को, दैट इज व्हाट यू कॉल इट एज डाइकोटिलेडन्स. नाउ व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय डाइकोटिलेडन्स? डाइकोटिलेडन्स जिसके सीड को हम दो पार्ट में स्प्लिट कर सकते हैं, लाइक यू नो दैट कैस्टर है, बीन्स है, पीज है, चना, you can take the example. All those seeds can be splitted into two parts. So उस क्लास को हम क्या कहेंगे? डाइकोटिलेडोने. So for plants we have taken the example of dicotyledone. जैसे दूसरा एक एग्जांपल आप ले सकते हो, उसका नाम है मोनोकोटिलेडोन. तो मोनोकोटिलेडोन जिसके सीड को हम दो में स्प्लिट नहीं कर सकते. फर्दर हम क्या सफिक्सेस यूज कर सकते हैं क्लास के लिए? तो क्लास के लिए हम यूज कर सकते हैं फाइसी, दैट इज जनरली वी यूज इट फॉर algae like chlorophyci, rhodophyci, phaeophyci etc. Opsida, Opsida जनरली हम ब्रायोफाइट्स के अंदर Hepatocopsida, Sphenopsida वो सब यूज करते हैं. सफिक्स किसके अंदर हम यूज करते हैं? We use it for the plants. Ea, that is like mammalia. You can see this mammalia. So Ea is the suffix which is used for the class. Mycetes, Mycetes is generally we use it for fungus. Fungus जैसे कि Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes. तो ये जो है ये हम यूज करते हैं फंगस के लिए. और लास्ट हो गया एई. एई जैसे कि डाइकोटिलेडोनी, फिर मोनोकोटिलेडोनी. तो ये जो चीज है हम लोग इसके लिए यूज कर रहे हैं, वी आर यूजिंग फॉर द प्लांट. सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट सफिक्स व्हिच वी यूज फॉर द क्लास. Particularly it can be included as plants as well as animals. So now the next is phylum or division. So when different classes having some similar characteristics combines, they will form a group or a taxonomical category. We call it as phylum or division. Now why two names phylum or division? So phylum is a particular word which we use for animals, whereas division is a particular word which we use for plants. So remember, whenever you classify a plant, you will use the word division, and whenever you will classify an animal, you will use a word called phylum. So let us have an understanding, but basically what is the main thing? That different classes will, that is having a common characteristics, will form division. So in the previous topic of class, we know that there is a class called Mammalia, there is a class called aves, that is birds, there is a class called reptiles, and there is a class called amphibians. These all will combine and will belong to a phylum, that is what you call it as chordata. Now what do you mean by chordate? Chordate means what? The one which is having a rod-like structure which is located on the dorsal side of the body, and that is derived from the mesoderm. So that we will study in classification of animal kingdom in detail, but here you need to remember that chordata is a phylum in which all this class of animals belongs, that is mammals, aves, reptiles and amphibia. What are the basic characteristic of chordata? They have got notochord, they have got gills, because you know that the fishes have got gills. The tadpole at the tadpole stage has also got a gills. Then further is they have got dorsal hollow nerve cord, dorsally located nerve cord. His nervous system is made up of hollow nervous system, that is hollow nerve cord is present, which is located on the dorsal side, that is located on the back side. The next, when you talk about plants, you will use the word division, and for example you can take Pteridophyta, what you can say, Bryophyta, Angiosperms and Gymnosperms. These are the division of plants which we will be studying in detail in the chapter classification of plant kingdom. Further, so this is about the phylum and the division when you talk about respectively animals and plants. Now next, we move to the highest taxonomic categories, that when these things combines and it forms a kingdom. So kingdom is the highest taxonomical category and the lowest taxonomic category is what? It is a species. So how will you understand kingdom? So kingdom is what? Kingdom is highest category or the highest rank, which is formed by the set of distinguishable characters. मतलब आप इसमें सारे ही, जैसे कि प्लांट्स तो उसका एक किंगडम हो गया, मोनेरा उनका एक किंगडम हो गया, प्रोटिस्टा उसका एक किंगडम हो गया, फिर हम बात करते हैं फंजाई, तो फंजाई का किंगडम हो गया, प्लांट्स एनिमल्स, तो एक पूरे ग्रुप ऑफ एनिमल्स जो बहुत सारे डिस्टिंग्विशेबल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक, थोड़े थोड़े डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर्स लेकिन बेसिकली सिमिलर कैरेक्टर्स अगर शेयर करते हैं तो उसे हम क्या कहते हैं? किंगडम। और किंगडम में हम सबसे ज्यादा मैक्सिमम नंबर्स ऑफ एनिमल्स या तो फिर ऑर्गेनिजम्स या तो फिर प्लांट्स को इंक्लूड करते हैं, तो उसमें अलग अलग कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स को हम इंक्लूड कर सकते हैं। सो इट कैन हैव मैक्सिमम डिस्टिंग्विशेबल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स फीचर्स. So this is about phylum division and the highest taxonomical rank called kingdom. As we know that many students are facing difficulty in remembering the sequence of like kingdom, phylum division, class, order, etc. So here is a hit trick to remember the sequence or to remember the taxonomical hierarchy. So let us say this is a easy way. We call it as hit trick to remember. Now keep, that means what? K stands for kingdom. P stands for phylum. Or we know that it is division. Then C stands for class. O stands for order. F stands for family. G stands for genus. And S stands for species. So this is a short hit trick to remember the sequence. What is the sequence? Keep pots clean or the family gets sick. Alright, so it's like keep pots clean or family get sick. So K stands for kingdom, this is phylum or division. C, that is clean, that stands for class or order. Family, family get sick. So G stands for genus and sick, that is S stands for species. Remember that these all are known as taxonomic category. So these all are this. Each is known as taxonomic category, whereas this whole full sequence is known as taxonomic hierarchy. And when you talk about taxon, is the unit of classification. It is a unit of classification. So this is all about the systematics and taxonomy.